Hey guys, it's Bang from PC Gaming here. About to show you a test of the GTX 1080 stock versus overclock in Doom. Now I did make a couple of videos comparing the GTX 1080's Founders Edition performance compared to the early release figures of Vega from the demo they released. Now a few people did claim that the GTX 1080 only did so well due to the so-called hefty overclock. The truth is, most GTX 1080s will do the overclock I have in place, and pretty much actually 90% of them will do the overclock. So I'm going to quickly show you. I am using the Founders Edition, so there's no out of the box high boost clock or anything like that. This is just a standard card, as you can see. And don't worry about the second card, because Vulkan does not take advantage of multi-GPU configurations at this time. So these are the stock settings. As you can see, 1607 megahertz on the core and 1251 megahertz, but it translates into 10 gigahertz when you do the GDDR5X conversion. So this is the overclock I'm going to use. 15 on the voltage, power limits all the way up to 120, and I'm also putting the core clock up to 215 and memory clock up to 496. So one of the main reasons I'm actually doing this video is to show just what an overclocked GTX 1080 does when it's under the performance hit of recording, and what a stock GTX 1080 does off camera without the performance hit, just to kind of show you that the overclock I did in the first place for the comparison was just to nullify the effect of the performance hit of recording. So let's get into the comparison and see how it turns out. Just taking you through the settings that I'm going to use for this comparison. So 4K native anti-aliasing method is TSSAA 8 times, and field of view is at 110. Moving into the advanced tab, as you can see I'm using the Vulkan API and the ultra quality preset. All of these settings match the settings I use in the comparison. So the level I used is for UAC, which is the first level, and this is the level I'm going to be using for the comparison, so check it out. Okay guys, so this is Doom with the overclock in place and the performance hit. And as you can see, I'm averaging between 79 as a max and dropping down to 74 when every time the spark comes out from that little control panel. So what I'm going to do now is show you the comparison off camera. So this is how things look off camera, same place, stock GTX 1080, and as you can see, frames per second is changing from 76 down to 72. So in total maybe there's a 3 to 4 frames per second difference between recording with a overclocked GTX 1080 and showing you a stock GTX 1080 with no performance hit. So nothing of any real significance when it comes to the comparison I made. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it from me. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.